What the hell did we just watch? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about quite possibly the funniest Valorant match that has ever been played in Pro Valorant. Now, if you were paying attention to the VCT Americas today, you would know that what I'm talking about is this match, Sentinels versus G2. So, in case you don't know, I'm going to set the stage real quick. So, Sentinels and G2, they're playing in the play-in round, so whoever wins gets to go to playoffs. These were the three teams that were in these play-ins, so they all played each other. Sentinels beat MIBR, MIBR then beat G2, so which meant that going into the match of Sentinels versus G2, you following me? It meant Sentinels just needed to win one map to qualify for playoffs. They would then join these group of teams, which I'll talk about the playoff bracket in a different video. I'm doing a video on the playoff seedings right after this. That was going to be my plan for the night, but I had to make a video about this match because this was insane. But anyway, basically, Sentinels winning one map happened very quickly. They won the first map. They won Sunset. They won 13-8, which meant Sentinels qualified for playoffs. G2's hopes in the dust. So that means that the rest of the match means nothing. So you would think that the players would probably stop trying. Maybe they would just, kind of roll over. G2 probably not very motivated to, try to win after just not knowing that their season is on pause until April after Madrid. But no, that's not what happened. Instead, of course, it went to 3 maps. It went all the way to Split. G2 won both Breeze and Split 13-9. I can't even begin to like express how meaningless these 2 maps were. Obviously we know Sen's going to playoffs, so their minds are now on playoffs. They don't care as much, even if they did, and I do think that they did try to win this match, but even John QT saying it was hard to try. And Saucy saying, yeah, we just started swapping skins and just not caring that much, which is fair. And I don't blame them for that. Obviously you don't have anything to play for after that map 1 because you've already won the thing that you're playing for. So I don't blame any player on Sentinels for not trying. And I do commend G2 on actually putting together a decent performance on the last 2 maps, even if it was obvious that, Sen wasn't trying that hard and G2 probably weren't trying that hard either, but they were still trying to win. G2 didn't roll over. They actually did try for these last 2 maps, and they do end up getting the win, which is hilarious. I was thinking about it because these plans have gone for both Pacific and EMEA. It's both been one team wins 2, one team wins 1 and loses 1, then the other team loses both. So I was thinking about the plans for America, and I was thinking, well, none of these plans have gone, each team winning 1 match, because it's 3 teams, so it is possible for each team to win at least 1 match. So I was expecting VCT Americas to go in that way, because Americas just seems to be the most random league, the most wacky league, just weird shit happens all the time in the Americas. What I didn't know is that this situation happening in the Americas would mean just the most brain-dead dumb match physically possible. These two maps meant nothing. These meant nothing. All these wins, all these round wins from G2, them having this nice little win streak here on Split, them having this nice couple win streaks on Breeze, it means nothing. I've done power rankings for each league except for China, and I'm going to be doing updated versions of those power rankings once the kickoffs are all over. I put G2 5th. They have now dropped because of the losses that they have suffered in this kickoff tournament, but I'm just going to say that this win over Sentinels means nothing. It doesn't have any effect on the power rankings. Sentinels isn't going to drop because of this. G2 isn't going to go up because of this. It's just nothing. This is just a nothing burger of a match. And everybody knew it. The players knew it. The coaches knew it. Everybody know that this is they're just playing for fun at this point. So we just got some just shenanigans going on. Full credit to the casters. It was Mimi and then this other guy named Ember, I believe. And they did a great job, actually, because these 2 maps, what are you going to talk about? The outcome has already been decided, essentially, so you just got to kind of cast what's there, and they just started messing around on Split. Split was just a full just smorgasbord of just random bullshit from the observers and the casters, and it was hilarious. It was great. I was having so much fun watching this game. They would show the turtle statue on Split, and then the crowd would just cheer because Ember pointed it out. At one point, he just said, "That is a turtle."
It's a turtle! Look at that! The zoom in! Oh my God!
Hold on.
You can circulate this.
Whoa!
And it was great. It was hilarious. Him and Mimi were just like riffing because they were just like, well, what do we even say? What do we even do anything? Like, we can either try to take this seriously, even though we physically cannot, or we can just mess around and have fun. And so do the observers. It was just really funny to see a professional broadcast just descend into madness. People online are mad. I saw people saying that, oh, like, Riot should never allow matches that don't mean anything to like, happen. That is an asinine concept. That is a bad take, in my opinion, because of one simple reason. Meaningless matches happen in every single sport. Yes, Sentinels were going to playoffs after winning map 1. That does not mean that you should just stop the match and just be like, well, we're done here. Like, the match has to play out. It just has to. And I know people are going to be annoyed because, they were stuck watching this, even though if you didn't want to watch it, just walk away. It didn't mean anything. I had dinner during the second map. I wasn't paying attention to it. I was just like, oh, well, it's done. G2, I'm going to make a video on that one. I'm going to talk about Sentinels making the playoffs. And then I had to wait a while because I couldn't actually talk about those things because this match just kept going on. So I watched it because I was having fun. I could have just done my other plans, but I decided to watch because it was hilarious. It was great. The casters were having fun. The crowd was super into it. They were like yelling for overtime. It was great. I really wanted this game to go into overtime. There was like a bit on the kind of halftime desk where they like talked about like, will this match be the longest? like will it break the record for longest overtime for Valorant?
It would be awesome if this game broke the record for longest overtime ever.
Strong.
You're strong.
I think that'd be so funny.
Which, if it did, that would have been the funniest thing of all time. Oh, that would have been so funny. That would have been the funniest moment in esports. And this is already pretty goddamn hilarious. I know people are going to be mad that, oh, it was meaningless. Riot shouldn't allow us. Shut up. Stop. I'm like, just straight up. I understand people have problems with this format, and this format, it definitely has its flaws, and the format being the way it is allowed for this to happen. This was a very real outcome for not just the Americas one, but for the other ones too. But as I said, in every sport, there are meaningless matches. Like in hockey, they play 82 games in a season. Only 16 teams out of 32 make the playoffs. So by the end of the year, 16 teams are playing meaningful games and the other 16 aren't. So what, you're just going to cancel those games as it has no effect? It has no effect on the playoffs? No, of course, you're going to play the games. You're going to see that through because that's how the sport works. It's a format, you have to stick to it. No matter how flawed the format is, you have to stick to it. So I get there's anger, and like Tarek was like mad about the playoff scenes. I'll talk about the playoff seedings in a different video, but I just want to say, I mean, props to G2 for actually ending up winning the match, even though I don't think it says anything about Sentinel's skill for losing or anything. Overall, I'm grateful to have witnessed this live. I'm grateful to be a part of this piece of Valorant history here. And yeah, it was hilarious. It was great, and I honestly hope it happens again because that would be it would be amazing. I would love it. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this match in the comment section down below. If you found it as ridiculous and fun because of it as I did, or if you were endlessly frustrated. Please click like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.